As we go into the future, we will unavoidably encounter a plethora of new technologies that will increase our productivity, transform how we interact with the natural world, and possibly even call into question our conception of what it is to be human. Do you guys have any idea what the future has in store for us? Since technology is always evolving, it is essential to maintain and keep this vital knowledge updated. In light of this, we've compiled a list of 15 technologies that are not now on the public's radar, but are likely to cause a stir in the future. Welcome to Future's Fuse, the future's third eye. If you want to explore the capabilities of this third eye, subscribe to this channel, and also enable the bell icon. Let's get started with number 1. 1. The first quantum computers with 1 million qubits. A quantum computer with million qubits might be created by IBM and Google independently. The development will fundamentally alter how optimization issues are handled, but machine learning algorithms are trained and used, and how we comprehend natural phenomena at the subatomic scale. It will transform industries like cybersecurity, financial modeling, medical development, and artificial intelligence. Additionally, fully operational quantum computers might be accessible to the general public as physical devices in cloud-based systems as early as 2035. 2. 4D printing. Confusion can arise from the term 4D printing. It doesn't mean that people will be able to build and enter another dimension. Simply put, a 4D printed product is a 3D printed object that can alter attributes in response to a particular input. The applications are still being debated, but some very potential sectors are home improvement, fashion, and healthcare, with pills that only activate when the body reaches a certain temperature, and furniture that becomes rigid under a certain stimulus. 3. Zero-knowledge proof. Privacy is a perpetual concern. Computer scientists are developing a cryptographic tool that we may use to prove something without disclosing the data used to support the demonstration. For instance, if a mobile application needs to know that you have enough cash to complete a transaction, your bank could confirm that you do without providing an exact sum. In addition, it might demonstrate a cryptocurrency transaction without disclosing the amount of the transaction's proof. 4. 3D printed human organs. It will be possible to create a living, biological system using 3D printing. Cells could be extruded from printer heads in layers and placed with microscopic precision where they are needed. They'll start by building basic structures like tissues and blood vessels. The printing of relatively simple organs will then start. The bulk of the 78 organs in the human body might be printed in the ensuing decades. 5. The first version of the quantum internet. A quantum internet would transmit data using quantum signals rather than radio waves. The primary goal of this type of internet would be to transfer data that cannot be hacked or intercepted using conventional means. Through a cloud-based quantum computer, it might be able to spend or access information that has been quantum encrypted using a personal computer. A national quantum internet blueprint has already been released by the US Department of Energy, and a prototype may be seen in the future. 6. Human brain simulations. Human brain simulations might be feasible in the future. The exponential rise of data and information technology may allow for the creation of precise models of every component of the human brain and its 100 million neurons as early as 2025. Although it may be possible to scan and map a complete human brain down to the level of individual neurons, it will take considerably longer to analyze the vast amount of data that it contains and use that to completely understand how the brain functions. Nevertheless, this significant achievement will inspire creative solutions for the majority of brain-related illnesses. It might even be useful for non-biological brain augmentation. 7. Terabyte internet speeds. So, what is 6G? According to some analysts, it might be 100 times as fast as 5G, which translates to 1 terabit per second. You could download 142 hours worth of Netflix content in a single second at that speed. Additionally, 6G would allow for the mounting of brain-computer interface devices on the human body, as well as virtual reality to enable human thought and activity in real time. As a result, virtual reality experiences would resemble reality in both appearance and feeling. The Internet of Things will also have the ability to expand by even greater magnitudes. It wouldn't simply link up trillions of items. Trillions of items would be connected. So, imagine having a 6G connection and a 3D printed heart in your thoracic cavity. Are you guys already blown away by these technologies? Then the rest of this list will surely amaze you more. But before we move on, subscribe to Future Fuse. 8. Smart Grid Technology. Integrated smart grids will spread throughout developed countries. Through electricity lines, energy can be delivered in both directions thanks to smart grids. This implies that in order to prevent energy waste, families and businesses can supply extra electricity to the system. Smart grids will be able to handle the erratic power output generated by solar and wind energy sources, which will increase the viability of large-scale renewables. 9. 20-minute water. 20-minute water promises to give everyone access to safe drinking water. All that is required to conduct a small amount of current through a piece of highly conductive cotton is to soak it for 20 minutes in a cheap solution that contains silver and carbon nanowires. Without the need for the electricity-hungry pumps that are employed by the developing world, 20 volts is sufficient to instantly electrocute microorganisms and make the water running through this filter drinkable. 10. Hypersonic missiles. Most major armies will frequently employ hypersonic missiles. Cruise missiles typically travel at 500 to 600 miles per hour after launch. Hypersonic missiles may travel at speeds greater than Mach 5, which is 5 times the speed of sound and 7 times faster than regular missiles. Additionally, because they move so quickly, it is difficult or even impossible to use traditional defense systems to deflect them. 11. Carbon sequestration. Planting artificial trees is one method of carbon sequestration. These synthetic trees are hundreds of times more effective than genuine trees at capturing carbon dioxide through a filtration device. They can be positioned in large cities, alongside motorways and other polluted locations, where they can have the most beneficial effect. They come in a variety of shapes. After being drawn from the atmosphere, carbon dioxide can be used in a solid form for a variety of tasks, including product manufacture. However, great care must be taken to prevent carbon dioxide from being discharged again into the atmosphere after it has been recycled. 12. Energy storing bricks. The primary advantage of this technique would be realized when it was applied solar panels. The unused electricity may then be stored in the bricks, making up the intermittent nature of this renewable energy. As a result, our homes would be more self-sufficient in terms of energy, and less reliant on things like lithium batteries or power lines. Its commercialization is being discussed with various companies in Europe and the US, and it is anticipated that the following generation of bricks will be able to enhance their energy capacity by 50%. Will it be powerful enough to power a television? 13. Robotic bees. The ability of autonomous insects to pollinate enormous fields might save thousands of farmers from bankruptcy and guarantee that almond milk will continue to be available on the shelves of supermarkets. But small-scale farmers might never be able to buy robotic bees, and we would once again be turning the tables on the underdogs by empowering the powerful. Additionally, we are unsure of how these bees may affect the broader fauna, both on and off the grounds. Instead, how about we strive to conserve the real bees? 14. Memory revivers. For the purpose of repairing damage caused by Alzheimer's, strokes, or injuries, it may one day be possible to reproduce small portions of the brain using artificial brain implants. The recovery of forgotten memories is also part of this. 15. 100 terabyte hard drives. Hard drives with a capacity of 100 terabytes will be available to PC users. Heat-aided magnetic recording, or HAMR, a cutting-edge method that enables data to be written in much smaller places, will make this practical. Hard drives will also start employing many actuators simultaneously, which will boost the reading and writing speed of storing data. We can save 8K and 16K resolution videos on these hard disks. Additionally, they'll assist us in storing and running applications that make use of cutting-edge video editing, artificial intelligence, augmented reality, virtual reality, and other technologies. Thus, we've reached the end of the list: 3D printed organs, memory revivers, 6G, 20-minute water, and more. This demonstrates the future technologies that will not disappoint us. For more future updates, subscribe to Future Fuse, and also enable the bell icon. Check out our channel for more amazing content. See you next time.